Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Last Class Podcast. My name is Pablo Borge. I'm here with,
Trevor_Matt.
and this is our second episode of season 2. We're definitely in a different place, like we promised,
Most definitely.
and we definitely want to apologize because days off, we didn't record last week, but we made it back, and we're here, better than ever.
Most
And
definitely, man.
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm all right. You know, just this adjusting to college. It's just a new schedule, new vibe, new people. You know, it's really nice though. But it's a lot of new things, and for the good.
I will say it feels good being here. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah, if
view.
you guys could see my view, I'm literally seeing like the amount of people outside of this window, and it's crazy.
The trees, you see everything like.
The school, well, we can see
Whole
like the
atmosphere.
whole middle.
Oh yeah, and it's really nice. Like it's beautiful here, even if it's just a community college. It's amazing.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's very interesting what we have here. It's my first time coming back in about a year, I think. Yeah,
How
about
does
a
it
year.
feel?
I'm gonna be honest. I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like it because if I come over here, it's because I gotta do an obligation. But I come like when I see people, like I'm seeing the amount of like chicks walking around, like the amount of dudes like hanging out and being themselves is pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, man,
And like I feel like college is not for everyone, but it's
Yeah.
good. It's cool.
You make a lot of connections and a lot of friendships. And, let's say when we were in high school and stuff, all those connections and, memories, we had to experience that because we were there with them and we were there every day. You know what I mean? But here it's different. Here we can choose who we talk to and whatnot. And it's not like high school, I like it like that.
Yeah, it's definitely not like high school. Cause in high school, I mean, there's always there's like status.
Oh, yeah,
and,
the status, if you play sports, all this and that. But
Like the sports guys will go with the cute girls, and like the nerds will like be left down. Like they're not so-called cool, and
Yeah.
cool is like, I don't know. Were you okay? I'm gonna ask you this: were you ever a part of the cool group or whatever, or do you consider yourself like in the middle?
honestly, I just feel like I was known, but I didn't really want to talk to people. Like I don't know, it's just I was known. Like I knew a lot of people because I'd be working out with the football team, be working out, just knowing a lot of people, talking to different people, meeting new people. But it's also like, okay, I met them for a little bit. If I'm not feeling their vibe, I'm not gonna really talk to them. If I don't see them every day, I'm not really gonna talk to them. Only people I really talk to is just a certain few. Like right now, I talk to maybe 7 people from high school.
Dang,
Constantly, maybe 7.
and I made it.
Hell yeah.
I made it into those 7.
Fuck yeah.
That is I say that's true. They were like more considered as like classmates,
Acquaintances, pretty much.
acquaintances. Yeah.
But listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. This new schedule I got, I really like it.
Oh really?
No, dude, what? I don't have to come in so early. I come in at 11. Parking is always gonna be full. This
Yeah,
semester has been
that's
a
true.
lot. It's been very full considering we have. They're doing some construction with. They're pavementing another parking lot that was with gravel. So they cut that off, and they cut a lot of people's parking spaces off. So they have to park at different places, and it's very cramped. I will say that.
That's cool how they're like remodeling and making the school better.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
dude,
I
hell
got
yeah.
this one story about the gravel lot. I think I've already told you, but I'm gonna tell the people. I have a truck, like a Chevy Colorado 05, and that thing, well, it's a tiny ass truck, but like to be completely honest, I remember I made it late to school, and there wasn't any parking spots at the A, and that was where we usually park. There's more parking spots like over there, like in the back main entrance.
you're
There's
right.
more parking spots, but I didn't have the
The
decal,
decal, yeah.
which allows you to go park in those like, let's say the best parking spots here at the school.
Yeah, pretty much. Because there's always that one dude that just checks everyone's parking, decals, and it was he leaves a
Wait,
ticket.
it's a dude? It's not a little cop?
No, it's a dude.
What?
Like the dude, he has a little golf cart, and he just goes around looking at people's tags. He has a little vest on.
So okay,
and
it's
he
like
just writes tickets.
that's kind of, you don't want to be that guy, to be completely honest. So basically, I came in, I had to park at the gravel lot. I usually don't park at the gravel lot because there's like a main reason why I don't. So basically, I parked, and I will forever remember this shit. It was a rainy day. Okay, I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going to class or whatever. by the time I come back, I'm lucky it was like a break period between my last class and like the one I had before. So
No pun intended.
or maybe.
Oh.
So I came back and all I see is my truck over the bump, and the front car dipped in the gravel
Jesus
and
Christ.
inside the fence. Like,
If you had a picture, dog, just put it up on
yeah,
screen.
I really wish I had a picture, but I
Jesus.
don't. Like, I was so like pissed off in the moment that I really didn't have time to do that. So basically, what happened was, I was like, oh crap, how am I gonna get this out? How am I gonna be able to get? First thing I did is try to reverse the car, and obviously, wheel spin.
Right.
Didn't want to come out and didn't want to go over the bump either. So basically, I didn't get it out, so I needed to go to my last class. Yeah, she is. Sorry, we're getting off track.
Yeah,
But
we are. I'm sorry. But continue though. You were talking about the truck and how it
the
was
truck house.
the gravel.
Okay, so I needed to go to my last class. I went to the last class. It was okay, but like my whole mind, I was like, how the hell am I gonna get out? How the hell am I gonna get out? Because at the time, I'm pretty sure I had something to do that day, and I was like, oh, I need to leave.
I
And
think
then-
it was work, right?
I don't know. I didn't work at that time.
Oh, okay.
But it was something else, definitely like kind of
Something
urgent.
important,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So, yeah, I came back and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get this car out by myself. So I'm gonna go to the help center over there. I walk.
Bad decision.
I remember I tell the lady, hey, is there someone that could like. First, okay, before going to the help center, I saw some few people like parked outside. I was like, yo, you trying to help me out? And then they were like, oh, no, I would, but I got to go to class. Or I would, but I got something like to do. And I was like, it's no biggie. I got it. So they're kind of
They
like,
don't want to give me a call either.
no, he was, oh, I gave you a call. You didn't.
What
No,
was that?
actually, I didn't.
I was I didn't.
No, that wasn't my period where I blanked out on everyone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I called Oscar and texted him, and you know what he did?
What do you do?
Okay, he didn't answer and he didn't text me. I was like, okay, let me just call my mom. I was like, no, my mom's like, she's gonna be. I don't want to bother her, because like, I think at the time she was pregnant. So I don't think I wanted to call her. All the people that I knew were working, and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to go to the help center and see if they can help me. I was like, yo, is there like security, a cop, or someone that can help me out? And they're like, oh, I think you have to. Oh yeah, we can, but you kind of have to like, you know, pay a fee. And I was like, why? He's like, does your car have a decal? I was like, no. And I was like, and she was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to pay to get help. I was like, excuse me, you're telling me I have to pay you for you to help me? That was a bit concerning. So basically what I did, I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going back to the parking lot. I remember it was raining. And I was like, I took off my jacket and I was like, I'm gonna do this on my own, bro. God, I know I'm weak and I know I won't be able to do it, but God help me out, because I gotta go somewhere. I remember opening the back two doors of the car, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the car door on my shoulder and just push it like that. And
Right.
put the car on neutral.
Smart.
I tried it. I was like, all I gotta do is put the wheel on top of the bump, and then I can do is just roll it down.
Right. No, that's it.
And I don't know what happened, but I remember I pushing it. I was like, I was screaming in the
You're
parking lot,
Putting all that effort
and
into it.
I don't know how it happened, but God gave me the strength, and
It moved.
It moved, and it made it above the bump. And I remember driving home with a dislocated arm because of that.
Nah.
No,
way.
dead ass. I remember Arturo had to re-put it back in.
That's,
Yeah.
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So basically, it was like kind of like a bit. It wasn't like broken, but it was a bit like out of place. So he placed it back
Understood.
in, and yeah, that was a horrible story. So I'm glad they're making the parking lot.
Yeah, no, thank God, man. Speaking of school, though, like, you know, I have recently started working at this new job at school. In case you guys didn't know, it's at the fitness center. It's at the Wellness and Recreation Center. I'm gonna be pretty much like on their marketing team. So it has to do with my field that I'm studying, which really helps me a lot, and I'm gonna get a lot of experience from that. But I met the people there; they've been waiting for me to get hired. They were like, I walked
really?
in my
Oh, well,
first
you
day.
always go,
Dude,
so-
I go every day. That's what I'm saying. So they're like, finally, they hired your ass. I was like, bro, come on. It was about time, you know. And it took long because human resources right now, we're kind of backed up. We have like one person on human resources because there was two people usually, and then the person that knew most, she left to do a different position. She got raised.
Oh.
Yeah, she got put in a higher pedestal. So
Huh.
that one person's just stuck doing everything, you know. So it kind of took the whole break that we were on. But you know, I'm there working, and it's real nice. You know, first day was really chill. I got some really cool pics. Stay tuned to that if you guys want to see that. Just go to the GDC Wellness and Recreational Center, their Instagram page, and you can see certain like things that we're going to be doing that week, certain classes that you can come and see, and just vibe out, right?
Yeah.
But it's really cool, man.
I say that's very good. That's very cool. Just people going to the gym. Do you see new people going in?
Dude, I see new people every day. I try to like make friends as much as possible. So, if I see them through campus, oh, hey, how you doing? How's your day going and whatnot? And everyone, when you're in high school and you're a senior, you're dapping everyone up and this and that.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it feels like. But slowly but surely, you're gonna get there.
Exactly.
And like making a lot of friends is really good because they got connections and you can make connections. So it's just networking. You know what I mean? So you got to be very friendly to people that that you like and that might help you.
And that's what real life in college gives you. Because like in high school, like we were talking about, you gotta be a senior to dab everybody up, or
Right,
be cool to dab everybody up. But here, it's like everyone's. I feel like everyone's at the same level, literally.
Okay. I mean, that could be viewed in different ways because I feel like the complete opposite. I feel like everyone's on their own thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel like that's why everyone is in their same level because, not the same. Their mindset's different because they want to be focusing on something obviously different to some people that think about the same shit. But the same level as in like they're all here because they're either gonna learn or they want this to be their career. So that's why it's the same.
Oh, okay, no, I see that. Okay, on a learning standpoint,
for
yes.
sure.
However, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of people in here that, like in this school, that I remember from high school.
Yeah.
Walk past them, don't even act like you don't even know. That happens to a lot, man.
Yeah, I feel like that's... Well, I haven't really been walking around, but the first few times I was like, oh my gosh, just like people like turning around and smiling. I don't know what's going on. Like,
It's that college life, dude. I don't know what it is, man. You meet new people,
I'm not gonna lie. This is like people stress out on the college life, but it's like, at least when I was in it, or at least how I'm living right now, it feels free and good. Not like high school, on the other hand. High school was cool during its time, but
It's like jail now, but yeah.
I mean, if you're telling me the last episode, like,
Yeah, dude.
you're telling me they're making like,
Yeah, the rails for the bathrooms that like people can't get in. There's a lot. They have no Wi-Fi. It's a prison pretty much over there, man. But you know what? We're out of there.
yeah, we're out of there, and we here right now.
Most definitely.
Oh man, and I feel like it definitely. Life also depends on the people you hang out with.
You surround yourself with.
Yeah, you got to surround yourself with people that have the same mentality as you, and also the same like focus, I guess.
Right.
Cause like
Same goals.
same goals. Like you're going up right now. Well, the people I know, they're going up in life and they're trying to be the best
Version
they can be.
themselves, right.
Yeah. So I know you are. I know my friend Oscar is. I know everybody else. They're trying to be better.
They're on their own path.
But if you hang out with the people that really like bring you down with them, is it ideal?
Not really, because like you think about it, it depends on when you mean by bringing you down. Are you talking about how their goals aren't the same as yours, or are you talking about how you're just hanging out with them and it's not something you enjoy and you just don't feel like they're like a good friend anymore?
That's actually a good question to put it in, or like a good way to put it. And so okay, obviously our goals are gonna be different,
Right.
because like we do this because we both want the same goal for this podcast. So your goal, you say you want to do marketing and like you want to do the workout stuff and like
Right.
see that's not my goal, because my goal is different. I want to like go everywhere. I want to like
Experience new things,
new things and like
explore life, explore the world.
Yeah, I want to explore the world. I want to meet people, like incredible people, and like see what happens. But that's not the same. But the same is the way we think, at least.
We just keep look. The thing is, it's just how we get there. That's how we have the same mentality. We just keep grinding consistency. If we're more consistent, then we're gonna be uploading a lot more, and people are gonna see it a lot more, and then get attracted to it. Like I said, so
Yes, sir.
consistency is always amazing, and we made it clear to each other that we know what we want for this podcast, and we
Yes,
know
sir.
what we want it to be, and we know how awesome it can be and how popular it can be.
Oh, it can be, especially
Right.
here, bro.
Dude, this college, man.
There was this, bro. I'm just gonna say it out right now. There was a girl sitting right in front of us. Her friend comes over, and I swear both of them looked this way. They were staring at us for a good second, saying, "What?" I don't know if they were questioning what the hell they were
I mean,
doing.
the thing is
or-
like we rolled up in here, started setting everything up because there were people in here before, so I had to kick them out. I said it in a polite way, of course. You know, we're not negative Nancy's out here. You know, so
but it's we got the room for us. We rented it out.
I
so-
rented the room out for like a good amount of time, so you know, so we can have a good amount of time. You know, let me
Yes,
know.
sir.
Let us know in the comments if you guys like this new area, because if you do, we'll just keep coming here. You know, what I mean,
Yeah,
we won't have
we'll keep coming in.
go to the other one. So just whatever
'Cause,
you
like,
like. You know.
I'm not gonna like the last studio was cool because it was my room, but I want my room back. Like I want to live there. I don't want to like, here we go. We gotta set up the studio. Like no, this here it's great. Like there's room.
There's
it's
room,
quiet. And yes,
Yeah,
it feels
dude.
pretty nice, bro.
Listen, the library in here is amazing. It has 3 levels. It has a lot of study rooms, and computers, and everything. The librarians are awesome. They're sweet. Listen, this is like a really good community. I love it here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And let's talking about like the college stuff. This place is a community college, and it's pretty nice. And I feel like this place is growing.
It's
isn't
blowing
it?
up, dude. No, it's growing. Yeah, dude. One of the most diverse colleges out here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we're getting close to building the new recreational basketball. What's it called? Building right there. So it's almost done, but we just got a few more things that we got to do. It might take the rest of the semester and a little bit of during the summer. However, it's gonna bring in a lot of people. We're gonna have a basketball team, like I said, for women's and men's. So. We're growing a lot, and there's gonna be a lot more clubs that have to do with different activities.
Didn't the school go up like divisions? It's like a D2 college now.
Yeah, now it's a D2.
That's pretty good.
Dude, our soccer, our what's it called? Softball, baseball, and what's the other sport?
Wait,
tennis.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
back there.
Yeah, right over there. Yep. Man, listen, these sports, however, they might not be as popular as, football and whatnot, but we still have a good amount of sports and a good amount of people here. And, man, I've made so many friends with soccer players, baseball players, like softball. Like, I said softball.
I mean, they all go to the gym, don't they?
Exactly. That's what I'm
So,
saying,
like,
dude. I just make connections, and then let's say I'd post a workout, they would post that workout on their story, to get me some traction and whatnot. But listen, man, these people are awesome. You just got to be nice to them, and they're gonna be nice to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. You just gotta live life with enjoyment and peace.
That's a good one.
I feel like that's what people need to know, because people sometimes, like, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes I have my off days and I don't want to talk to nobody. But half of the time, I want to like get up, get moving, start talking to people, be nice. Like, just be nice. I don't see the reason why to be mean, because like
it's a waste of energy, bro.
honestly, because like yeah, you can like yeah, there's hate. Yeah, people hate. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I hate sometimes, but like. If it's hate, it's because there's something wrong in your life. Like, you're going through a bad path, so that's why I hate a bit. Because like I know you can do better, and that's
You just
why
don't see it.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why. But hate because I'm like envy, hate because like
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
yeah, exactly. Same stuff like that. I don't think I got that in me, because like if anything, okay, I see this guy doing better than me.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
bro.
like,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Keep blowing up, man. Keep grinding.
Keep doing
Consistency.
it. Yeah, because
That's
you
it.
made it. You made it. So
You did it yourself. You grinded, man. Listen, any person that, came from the bottom up, man, congratulations, bro. I will always like respect you, shake your hand. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say like depending on how you did it. If you cheated your way, that's different. You know what I mean?
if you're
didn't-
there, you're there for a reason. So I guess congrats.
right. But everyone has a different story, so you know what I mean. You can't really judge someone by the book.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't judge
Just
yourself
book
by
its
the
cover.
book. I mean, that's why we're here right now, because we're over here trying to grind and like try to make this something, So it's definitely possible.
This is the beginning, yo. Like,
this is just the beginning, dude.
this is a start, but look, we're gonna keep growing.
Keep going. And I feel like eventually this college, I feel like the community, like, it's not gonna be like in a few years. It won't be.
This is gonna be
college.
like
It's gonna be a
university,
college,
bro.
This thing is gonna be a
I
college.
really hope
college.
so, because there's a lot of buildings in here that they can really expand on, and I hope they do. It's just, you know, I don't really know, but they're doing slowly but surely. We're moving up, and I'm really happy about that.
I mean, if it goes up, like, there's no point in going anywhere. I'll just stay here the whole time.
Yeah, but you know, some people like getting away from where they've always lived. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's true, but like the thing about college, you just gotta be smart about it.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. You got to be smart about it. Yeah.
Like some people I used to know, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to this college because the parties go crazy," or "I'm gonna go to this college because the cloud's cool and everybody else is going," or "I'm gonna go to this college because like I don't know, like." Okay, I'm gonna go one by one for each university. I want to tell you how, like, what's the stigma of that college? What, for
In
you-
Georgia,
yeah,
we're gonna
in
say
Georgia,
in
at
Georgia,
least.
right.
For like the UGA for you, what does that like? What does that bring up?
Well, I've been to UGA a lot. I have a good amount of friends that go there. They show me tours. We've gone out on the streets. We've celebrated, watched UGA games and whatnot. So I really like that college. It's a really strong college. They love UGA. They love the football team. It's amazing. But there's always some bad things that happen at college, and everyone has their experiences and bad experiences. But from that college, I can tell like it's a really nice college. It's really big. You got to walk everywhere. But the good thing is there's buses that have only routes like.
Oh,
specific-
really?
Yeah, dude. No, there's buses that have the routes, and it's like an app that you can see where the bus is gonna be at what time.
Oh, that's
You
kind
know,
of cool.
yeah, so
I
the
mean,
students-
I haven't been to any college apart from this one, and well, obviously GSU is like open, so you can like go.
I mean,
there
yeah, it's in the
whenever.
city. It's like Athens.
Yeah,
you know. What
I mean, yeah,
but Atlanta.
and Tech. Oh, I will say this one thing about like Georgia Tech. I've been to that area, and there's a fraternities houses around that area. I remember going to, I don't know, I think I was in downtown just for something. I don't know what it was, but I remember driving in the car and all I see is like these like chicks with like short ass jeans and like a crop top on.
Were they alphas?
Huh? What?
There's different fraternities.
Okay,
like-
well, that's I didn't even know. It was just a house, and I can tell people was living in there. They were partying.
Right.
There was like people partying outside, inside, like solo cups everywhere, and like
it looked like a frat house.
yeah,
Okay.
basically. But it was a fraternity for GT, and yeah, these women were going in there like they were about to get like stuff in there. I was like, what the fudge?
I don't know about like those types of parties, because those types of parties, man, if the right person comes in, they can take your girl. You know what I mean? If they're in a fraternity and if they're in like a good fraternity, listen, they're gonna take your girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
telling
you
you,
gotta
that's
just watch
what-
out, man.
That's what college is like that. Why would someone like? Yeah, you made it into college, but you're like low key kind of ruining the stuff you accomplished just by doing that.
What, doing a fraternity?
Not fraternity, yeah, that's okay, but you gotta like balance it well.
Well, dude, the thing about a fraternity is like it's like a job, dude. It's like a second job. If you didn't know, you gotta learn like all these dances. You gotta learn like the handshakes and this and that. And you gotta do your community. Like you're serving your community. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what
but
it is.
they gotta do it the correct way.
Do you know how they do it? No, I'm asking you.
No.
You know? Oh, okay. Because like the thing is, there's different colleges. I mean, different fraternities do different things, obviously. But yeah, the fraternities. It's a very good like second job. Like you got to be very loyal, and you got to do things. But
I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it really brings people together.
dude, the connections, dog. Like if let's say like you can be leading on a legacy if your parents did it. You know what I mean? Like there's different ways of doing
okay.
that. And the benefits of being a fraternity. I saw this one like meme. I think I sent it to you. It was these two in the courtroom. It was this woman and this man, and they were fighting. I don't know what they were fighting for, but pretty much she was saying that he didn't pay money or like he's not there anymore or something like that. And the lady said that, oh, he's in a fraternity and he was dealing with that stuff. And then the judge said, what fraternity? And she said, the Alphas. Immediately the judge did this. He puts his pencil down, he does this. And then the guy, he did the same signal. And then immediately, that's how you know he won that court case. The thing is, they stick out for each other. It doesn't matter what generation you are. If you were accepted into that fraternity, you're in there. You know what I mean? And you still have to pay fees after you get out of college and whatnot. But still,
Isn't that like you said the judge? Dude, that's like
Dog, the
that's
joke-
like
that's what I'm
like,
saying, like-
that's like a bit biased because like what if that dude did some like it's like that.
That's it, bro. You know what I mean?
It's
Just-
like that. That shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's
that's just-
connections,
it's Like,
dude.
it's like a cult instead of like a fraternity at this point,
the
bro.
thing
That's
about it is
like
he didn't even know. He didn't even know until he asked, and right as he asked, he's like, "Oh yeah, he's winning this."
wow. So
Bro, the comments in that shit was
is that kind of like is that corruption a bit or
I wouldn't get into that. I wouldn't think that. I don't think that it's corruption. I feel like it's just your community.
I mean, I guess so,
Serving
but
your
what if
community,
what if
you know?
what if he did bad things?
Well, I mean,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it. The thing is, he takes that into account. You know,
I don't
bro.
know.
These people just walked past us, started laughing. I'm like, "Hey, is it funny? Bye."
Hey man,
Anyways.
I mean, it's funny because like we get
We're
to
doing
do
something,
this.
bro. What?
Yeah, we're doing something, bro.
It's whatever, man.
So, oh, man, so this is college.
Them fraternities, man, that's college. But the thing is about college is, you know, you have a lot of friends, but then again, like, you cut people off.
Yeah, I say
You know,
definitely. I've definitely cut some people off. I know. We're not saying
we've
names,
all had
but-
our fair share of people that we had to cut off.
But I'm telling you, bro, it's for the best because I've definitely known people that are just keep on embarrassing themselves and really not focusing on what they want to do. And when you see that happening, it's just sad because I always want, like, not just for me to be successful, but I also want my homies, my family, everybody else to be successful too.
Right.
But if he's not, like, if I notice that my boy ain't doing nothing, like, you can't help people that don't want to be helped. So
That is true. That's
that's
yeah,
why
that's a
we
tough-
that's why we just cut them off at
something
this
tough
point.
to talk about. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's just like, it's not. Well, I mean, that might be a reason, but it's also like, listen, if let's say you give them the information, like, yo, bro, you're doing something fucked up. Like, I want to let you know that so you can change. If they don't want to change for themselves, and you want to stay that way, I'm like, all right, bro, I'm not going to be associated with you considering the fact that you do this and that, and that's not what I'm trying to show. Like, I'm not trying to be surrounded by people like that because I want to be good. You know what I mean? I
Exactly,
want to be
yeah.
surrounded by people that want the same goal or somewhat the same goal and trying to do the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
To be surrounded by success, only thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna go up.
Success, yeah.
Exactly.
You don't have to carry the weight of the other person doing bad.
Because
So-
you might feel like, oh, I'm not helping them, so it's my fault. Like, no, it's not your fault. You
No.
told them, you informed them. If it's their fault that they're not helping themselves, and you can't have that, on your shoulders. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why it's just better to just cut them off, bro. And it's sad because like we obviously like I'm not trying to like talk bad about them. I wish them luck more because I hope they do
Most
good and I
definitely.
hope they like change a bit to see if they can succeed. But when you see them go to a bunch of just like people that are just like him, bro, that whole group is just gonna drop down, bro. Y'all pulling each other down, and how is that even possible?
The thing
dude?
is, I just feel like people just try to enjoy the moment and try to make the moment last longer than it really should be. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people are always grinding, doing their own thing. But when they have that specific, like break, that they're like, oh, let's go have some fun with some friends. You know what I mean? Like on a Saturday night or something like that. Like I don't have anything else to do. I'm just no schedule. No work. Like, all right, let's just go out and have some fun. Now, the friends that are always doing that, those people are just like, oh, it's just another normal day. But for me, it's like, you know what, bro, I've been grinding this whole week. I'm just trying to go out have some fun, and that's it.
I feel like having fun, like at least for us, it's like a privilege a bit, cause like
Yeah.
we're like, we're working, we're doing stuff, and we're like,
We barely have time for
Yeah.
ourselves, let alone like certain people.
we're
you know
like,
what I mean?
oh okay, so like, yo, so let's say we plan something out. We're like, yo, Pablo, you're chill, you're trying to hang out sometime. We
Right.
planned it correctly. I was like, oh, I got nothing else to do. Yeah, it's just it's a day. Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
let's
saying?
do it.
Like, it could be, even if it's just like a few hours, like make the most of it, because you never know if you're gonna see them again. You never know, you never know what might happen. You know what I mean? So make the most of the best time that you got.
Exactly, bro.
Some people just take that a little out of proportion. So it's just, that's where the boundary just cuts off
And
for
like
me.
the thing is, like, I know the people we cut off, like they're stalking a bit and like they're seeing what we're doing, and I don't know if they're the ones that start to hate and have envy because we're doing good. But like, bro, we told you, like, For the people that I cut off and that are currently watching this video right now, because I know you're
Or
watching,
listening to this stream on podcast.
Yes.
Spotify.
You don't know what's gone. Well, no, you don't. Wait, what's the saying? You don't know what you have until it's gone. So you gotta come on, bro.
Like, just lock in. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even about like us and like, oh, we broke off because all this and that happened. No, it's just more like we just have different ideals and we have different, morals and whatnot. And it's not anything bad. Like, look, you have your morals, I have mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have respect if you don't have morals, and if you don't have morals, you're not gonna have respect, of course. So it's just like, dude,
That's true.
like, we know what you're about,
Yes.
and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe and be like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry. Be the best you. That's what
Yes,
I'm trying to
sir.
get at. Just be the best you and however you want to be. And you know what I mean? It's like, it's difficult to say that. And it's more easier said than done, because people have a lot of problems. Everyone has their own
Yeah.
problems, and some people can't control that. So it's just, stuff happens for a reason. You know what I mean? So God sees that and He tries to help
It's a
you.
lesson.
Yeah.
It's a lesson you gotta
Puts you
learn.
through the lesson.
And you gotta push through. Like, if you guys see my end of the year video, that's some good motivation. Cause like, bro, we all can do it. Dead ass. Like, if we all try and we all put in the work, we can all do it.
And some people have different experiences and, like, different things at the house that they might be going through, and it's like, it's all right. Listen, everyone goes through their problems. Everyone goes through the crucible. You know what I mean? So it just matters if you get out and you still fight.
Exactly. Resilience.
Yes. 'Cause
Resilience.
Once you keep working towards that goal, dude, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? You're gonna reach that epitome of like, oh, I'm on top,
And it don't matter like what people
and I'm gonna
say.
keep growing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's always gonna be haters in life, man. But you just gotta just brush it off your shoulders, man. Don't waste your energy on hating, because, listen, they hate you because they ain't you. You know what I mean? So it's just,
Exactly.
what can you do?
You just
You're just being you. You're doing what you wanna
I
do.
feel like if you just keep on doing it, it's gonna happen. Like, it
Consistency,
don't like,
man.
bro, consistency, hard work, like quantity and quality together, you're unstoppable, and you're going to become like the next, I don't know, LeBron, or like, I don't
You know what
know.
I mean? Yeah, no, 100%. Like, honestly, a lot of this knowledge is power. I will say this. Listen, there is this one book that I feel like a lot of people should read. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick, but it's a really good book that helped a lot of people. Let me just find it. But have you been reading? Like, have you been looking at books? Like,
No, there is this one book that my security guard at work gave me for my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Here, because like it's been a while since I've read it, because I feel like I finished it already.
I got you. All right, but going back to this book, so the book that I just been little dabbling in is called The Daily Laws.
Okay, I found it. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big.
Ooh, okay.
That's the book.
Yeah. What did you learn? Well, besides thinking big, what did you learn from that?
It also talks about how like excuses and how like people put on like more stuff to not become successful, but you gotta think big and it's possible.
Okay.
So it's like that. You definitely gotta read it though.
Bet, man. that
I
sounds
have
great.
it. Like, if you want to borrow it, I'll give it to you, bro. Because
How
this
big
is
is the book?
Huh?
How big is the book?
How
Or is it
big?
an audiobook?
No, it's a book. It's like this big.
Oh, okay,
Like
cool.
it's a big. Here, I want to show you a pic.
But what's it called? So the book that I was talking about is called The Daily Laws, 366 Meditations on Power, Seduction, Mastery, Strategy, and Human Nature by Robert Greene. Oh, wait. Who wrote that? David D. Schwartz?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He wrote another book about like mastering self identity, I believe. I don't know.
Oh.
It's really cool. But so back to this book, it's about the daily laws and like there's meditation. So it's a 366 page book, and each day it's something else. You learn a whole new thing. But it's like it's a 30-second read. Like it's like one paragraph, or it's like a long paragraph, but it's just one page. So you just
okay.
it's literally just like. It depends on how slow you are at reading, but it's like just a 40, not even 40, like 45 seconds, bro. Like you're just reading it and you learn something new every day, man. So I feel like if you were to learn something new every day, like App said, then you did good in school. You know what I mean? If you go to school and you didn't learn anything, what's the point?
Like,
at least
it
you
could-
learned something.
It could be just like reading an article or
Yeah,
something.
man.
Like if you're reading something,
Retain knowledge
Like what
and then
you
apply
said,
it
bro,
in
knowledge
life.
is-
Knowledge is power.
yeah, it really
100%.
is. The more you know, the more like wisdom you can get. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's possible.
That's why older people have a lot of wisdom and they have a lot of experiences because they have the knowledge of certain things. You know what I mean? And that's why I like talking to people that are older than me because they just have all that experience, dude. It's like they have all that experience. They know most things, and it's like I try to retain as much knowledge. So at the point in time, like when let's say I'm doing something and no one around me knows like about let's say this topic, boom, I just come in and I start spitting facts about the topic, and everyone's like, oh my god, he knows. I gotta hang out with him more. He knows about this and that, and you know what I mean. It's like, and
Yeah.
that's what I mean by the society, like the people you're surrounded by. You gotta have people that are on the same mental level that you guys want to just grow and become better.
Yes,
Like we've
sir.
been saying this whole podcast. But listen, I really hope everyone that's watching this, I hope you guys, grow and reach your,
Yeah.
you reach your dreams. You know what I mean?
Take
it's
this
just
take this as motivation, and take this as like a bit of I don't know if I could say a bit of inspiration.
Yeah,
Can it be? 'Cause
motivation,
We're,
yeah,
we're
inspiration.
doing something, and yeah, I feel like you got to surround yourself with good people. Because
Mm-hmm.
even like at work, like the security guard that gave me that book, he's always telling, yo, how you doing? You doing good? Like he always tells me that he always tells he always tells me this as soon as I leave to work. He's like, Pablo, let me know when you get that first million. And I was like, all right.
hell yeah, man.
Every single time. He's
See,
like,
look, that right there.
Go get that first million. Go get that first million. I was like, yeah, I got to. I have to.
Bro, you see, look, that guy, awesome dude. He keeps reminding him every day about his goals and about what he's going to do. So if he keeps speaking that into existence, he's going to manifest that. He manifests it, it becomes true. All right. Like this stuff has been happening a lot recently. Like my thoughts, what I've been thinking and predicting that's going to happen, it really happens. Like 5 minutes later, it happens. I'm just like, wow. It doesn't even have to be 5 minutes. It could be like in a week. Like I had a feeling like, this guy's gonna get arrested. Like someone I know is gonna get arrested, whatever, because he did something. Boom, he gets arrested. That was an example. I'm not saying it actually happened. I'm just saying like, okay, that was a weird example. But anyways, like, my friend's gonna get a good grade on this test in a week because he's been studying his ass off, right? Boom, he gets it. You know what I mean? It's just situational, but you know what I mean. You just gotta keep pushing yourself
Like-
and being around people that help you, that push you.
It kind of goes into like it's not really about seeing to believe, but you just really gotta believe. Like you, I don't know how to word this. So you really have to, like what you say, you have to manifest it and
Right.
believe that it's possible to do it,
Most
and
definitely.
it will happen, and it can happen. Really, it really can.
No, man, because, like, if you think about it, like, this world, we only have one life,
Yeah.
depending on your religious beliefs. But technically, we literally only have one life. That's how I'm seeing this right now, of course. And I want to make the most out of it. I don't want to just do that 9 to 5. I want to do something that I love doing. And even if I don't get paid enough, like, to do it, I love doing it. And that's it. You know what I mean? There's always different ways of making money in this world. Listen, you can make money from your phone, like just right there, like no matter what. Like it's there's a vast number of ways, jobs, things that you can do to get money, and a lot of people are just they don't care. Like they see it's like it's so much work, they don't want to do it. But listen, you're just being lazy. How are you gonna get to the money if you talk about it so much, but you don't do anything to get to it?
Nothing in life is easy, bro.
Nothing in life is easy. Yes, you're so right, man. Everything is difficult. It doesn't matter what stage you are in life. Life is going to be difficult. It's going to give you all these like lessons, all these tests that you must learn and you must do. And obviously some of those come with bad things. You know what I mean? But you got to see your way past that. The grass might be high, but the snakes are in there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're up, the grass is going to be high. There's going to be snakes in there, but you got to cut the grass to know who's what.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's great. What you just said,
Bro, come on, man.
Great,
Like, you gotta
bro.
like you gotta lock in, dude. You gotta, yeah, man.
That sounds amazing. Dang, bro. Basically, bro, like you gotta work for it pretty hard, so life can be easy later, bro. I'm telling you, life.
Right now, so you don't have
comes-
to suffer later.
Nothing is gonna come in life really easy, but you can really make it be easy. Does that make any
No,
sense?
no, yeah. Stuff is gonna be difficult. Everything's gonna
Yeah.
be difficult, but that's if you make it more difficult on yourself. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? If you put yourself through that strain of like, oh, I have to go to work. No, I get to go to work. I have a job that pays me to
Yeah,
do
bro.
something. You know what I mean? Some people don't have jobs. Some people don't have the opportunity to get a job because, let's say, they come from a different country. They don't have that, let's say, that ability to sign up for a
Yeah.
job because they don't have, let's say, certain qualifications or papers or whatnot. But they're trying to grind for their family and themselves. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be that.
You gotta
that-
be grateful for the position you're in.
Oh, most
obviously.
definitely. Always be grateful, man. Because listen, God is good in many ways.
Just like The Rock said, it's not one day; it's day one.
Okay.
You gotta just start now. If you haven't started, start now, people. Let's do it. Let's
Come
get
on
it.
now, y'all got this. No matter what, listen, and we're always gonna be here. If y'all want to comment, leave us a message. We can talk about it on the podcast, no matter what, or we can just DM you privately and we can talk
Yeah.
about it. You know what
Our
I mean?
stuff is down. The link in the description. Just let us know, people. We're here for you. Like, come
Right,
on.
we're all in this together.
Together.
But you know, it's just life, man. Like all we have is each other.
basically.
Shit.
In the topic of this, like cutting off stuff, so like in like this mentality, so you think it obviously falls into like having a significant other in a relationship. Do you think?
Do I think
Yeah.
that having a significant other has to do with what?
No, like about what we're talking about.
About
like
cutting people off and
cutting,
whatnot.
cutting people off and also like being in the same mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Does that like really like it comes in with the relationship and like all that
Yeah,
stuff?
you know, that having a partner that supports you and loves to see you grow and grind for what you want, I feel like that's very important, and it's needed in just life. I feel like because you know, not everyone's gonna have the best day of their life. Not everyone's gonna be 100% every day. Because trust me,
Yeah,
I tried. All right, it didn't go well. You were there. You remember one of those days. Remember that one dude that was dancing in front of me in class?
Oh,
Anyways, that didn't go well. But anyways,
Man.
back to it. Yeah. Back to this.
is this dude walking over here? Like the dude that danced in front of you in the class?
Oh.
Is he walking around sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. You know, I still see him every
he
once
the
in a while. I don't know. I don't really talk to him like that. But
funny, bro.
nah, dude, it was wild. We did talk about this in the podcast though. In
Did
the
we?
previous one, yeah,
Was it like the first one you were in? Yeah, was it?
yeah, because we did talk about high school.
Yeah,
we did.
yeah.
But anyways, going back to cutting people off, like, and having a relationship, like someone to boost you when you're down and then you boost them when they're down, you know what I mean? It's like a back and forth. It's like a 50-50. Sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's 75-25, you know what I mean? But the thing is just you have each other's backs. You know, it's just, you're always going to have each other's backs. However, same thing goes for your bros. Like, you're going to have their back no matter what, you know what I mean? But sometimes they're gonna be lacking in that, so you gotta, you know, help them out. You know what I mean? Like, let's say they're lacking in like school and stuff because they're stressed out with family stuff. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, try to see if you can help them out with their family. Try to see if you can help them out with like school. You know what I mean? Make stuff easier. You know what I mean? And the thing is, don't do it to the point where it's gonna hurt you to help them. Don't do that. Do it to the point where it's like you can help them enough that it's not gonna hurt you, but and you still feel like you did something good. You know what I mean?
Help each other.
Yeah, help each other, man. Because that's all you got, bro. All you got is your partner and your people. That's it, man.
Yeah, the supports definitely have to be there, but when it's not there, what do? That's the thing. Do you cut them off? Keep your distance? It's basically what you find out what the person really is.
As you continue in the relationship
Uh-huh.
and whatnot. Yeah,
And when you end things, what do you do? What do you think you should do, honestly?
I feel like that.
Wait. Before you proceed, you're not in the position where that could happen. Okay,
Right,
let
no,
me
no,
just
no,
say
no,
that.
no. Yeah.
But let's say in the past, or in the past,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe people you've seen or people you experienced.
Other experiences, right,
Yeah.
right. Truly, I feel like that. Well, it's difficult because if like once that support system leaves, it's gonna be difficult, man. You're gonna be sad. You know, it's gonna hurt you. But you know, the thing is like you gotta keep pushing. Remember that you gotta keep grinding for that 1 mil. Like he said, like the security guard said, every day you go to work, man. You come out that 1 mil, that 1 mil, that 1 mil every day, and that sticks into your head. So you still have that mentality. You have less support. However, that's gonna happen. People are gonna hate. people are gonna support like at different times. Obviously, like it's difficult. It's difficult to say that, but it's just how it is. Like you got to do stuff on your own as well. You know what I mean? Life, it's your life, dude. Like it's your hands. Like it's all you. So you do what you want to do with your life. Just hopefully that it all turns out well, and the people in your life, they support you always. And if they don't, then it's all right. You don't support me, that's fine. But just when I'm up, just remember, I don't want you to be like, oh, hey, remember me? It's like, nah, I don't. You didn't support me when I first uploaded my first video or something like that, right? And I sent messages to y'all like, oh, if y'all can support, I really appreciate it. Y'all post maybe one time. That's it. All right, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I just like, all right, when I'm up there, like, hey, man, can I get a picture? I'm like, nah. Like, the thing is, it just depends on the people. It depends on how their attitude towards you is and how, you receive it sometimes, because it's difficult, man. Hating on someone is a lot of, it's very draining, like stalking their socials, doing all this and that. Like, dude, that's so draining, dog. Like, why do you want to waste your time on hating on someone when you can be bettering yourself?
That's so annoying, bro.
Man, like, go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Feel good. Like, do something you want to do. People go to college because, some people, my parents paying for it. All right, but do you want to go to college? Do you want to learn? Do you want to get a better education?
Yeah.
Some of them are like, I don't give a fuck about that. Well, then why are you here? For the experience. Okay, but the thing is, with the experience comes knowledge. You got to learn from your experiences. And if you keep doing these terrible experiences, like going to parties, getting trashed, and not learning anything from it, like, all right, if you drink a bottle of liquor, a whole bottle yourself, and you're trashed the next morning, like you can't go to class or whatnot, whose fault is that? Learn from that. Instead of drinking a bottle, drink half a bottle. Drink a few shots instead. You know what I mean? Don't. Like,
whoa.
These are just examples. Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
That's
just,
facts.
you know what I mean? Just take care of yourself. Don't be doing the same dumb shit that you be doing and it gets you into trouble. And then let's say you once you get out of the trouble, you're like, nah, let's go to the bar. Let's go do this and that. Like, what are you doing?
That's what got you in there in the first place,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
And yeah, bro. What the heck?
It also goes back to the people that you have around you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to bars with the same people, like, listen, that might not be the best people to hang out with. My professor said this too. He's like, listen, man, back in my day, bro, I would go get trashed with the same people, and they would be talking about the same things every single time we'd be at the bar. And then he said, man, fuck y'all. Get y'all's life right. And he just left.
W.
I'm like, listen, man, I would have done the same fucking thing, because I can't stand people that do the same thing and they don't want to better themselves. If you don't want to better yourself, what are you here for? You're here for a good time? Okay, that's fine. You have a good time. But listen, after that good time happens, what are you going to do? You can't be feeding yourself like the same dopamine feedback loops, the same chemicals that get your body to have like some sort of the dopamine. Yeah, right. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. You can't have a lot of that, because you're going to have an overload. And it's like, dude, there's going to be bad times, there's going to be good times. But you got to, mix the bad with the good. Once things go up, they're going to go down. Once things are down, they're going to go up.
I'll give this man a round of applause
you know
for
what
that,
I mean?
bro.
Like, I had to say it,
That was very, very good, bro. Some good motivation. That's very inspiring, man.
Man, I really hope you guys get right.
But that also comes into the definitely your significant other, bro. Like, you want to find someone that really like pushes you to be the best person you can be, especially
100%.
how like how you said, like one person can be on the 25%, the other can be on the 75.
Right.
But you guys, the 75 can definitely help the 25 become on 100
together, right? 100%. No, I got
exactly.
you. It's just more the support base.
It's support. You definitely got to find someone that can support you, and you also need to find. You have to find, you gotta love yourself a lot. I'm gonna be completely honest. You have before. I feel like this is my like personal take, or maybe some other people that agree with me. But you have to love yourself before loving someone else. Because if you really don't love yourself, you'll never find out the real type you like. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Like not loving. For example, going into a relationship you don't love yourself in. Is that relationship when you're on and off, and that relationship where you're just going with them because he's the dude you found attractive in the moment, or not because if one person, if let's say if both of them are not in the same page, it's not gonna work out. When one wants to get married and the other doesn't, that's not gonna work out. So
Like if one wants to have kids and one doesn't, that's not gonna work out. Like,
I mean,
that can get convinced though. You know what I mean? Like you could, you know what I'm saying? If you have the right person, it can change for the better.
Exactly.
I will say that
it can. You just gotta. You really have to love that one person. Let's just be real. The love has to be real. And also, loving yourself is knowing when you have to cut someone off and not.
That is true. That one right there, I will say, is speaking facts right there, man. Because that has happened a lot.
Exactly, bro. Like the turning on and off stuff is like, bro, like stop playing around.
People
bro.
see, oh, I'm going on a good run with this girl. Like we're always happy, for like the first like half of the year. You know what I mean? Like first few months, it's always gonna be great. The first few months, of course, but then that's when you start realizing what type of person they are, how they operate, and whatnot, and then. It might not be what you like, but if you still love them, you're trying to help them change. And if they want to change too, you can always motivate them and support them to change.
But change for the good.
Exactly.
For the good. If you're gonna change the way you are and the way you're
operating,
let's say like the personality you have is good. If you have to change your personality because of her, there's a problem.
Yeah, dude. It's like you want to be yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
And she needs to accept it, and I'll accept the way she is too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So. It's like that. It's really like that. And you just got to know when to cut someone off, bro. Because if they're playing around and you just want to be petty, I mean, just saying stuff and not doing is very annoying. Like, actions speak louder than words, bro. So if that ain't going to happen, well, you're in the wrong.
Leave. Then leave.
Then leave, bro. Then leave. That's basically
man, but yeah, cutting people off it's very difficult, you know, especially if you love them and you have a lot of memories with them. It's hard. It's hard seeing them leave your life because, you know, that's like so much time that you spent. You had great memories with them. They made you laugh, smile, you know what I mean? It's like all of that, seeing all of that go like just like that.
Yeah,
it sucks. It sucks, man. It's heartbreaking. Truly,
it really sucks. But if you truly love yourself, you know what your limit is, and you know what the best is for yourself. So
most definitely.
If you gotta do it, you gotta do it, and no turning back, no conversations after. I don't know what people be doing nowadays, but like
a lot of people are messed up in this generation. I don't like it at all. Like if there was a generation I wish I could have grown up in, it'd probably be like the 90s to like
back in time for this
dude one. Yeah, like 80s 90s, dude. I feel like I would have liked growing up at that time. I don't know, it's
old
just
school, bro. You pull an Oscar,
bro. What this man Oscar, man,
I don't want to add him like that.
No, he did something we were proud of what he did. You know, he's changed a lot and he's grown a lot, and this man he's going for the better. All right, because we've all been in a group, you know what I mean, beforehand, you know, since high school. So we've seen how each other acts. We've seen how each other acts around different women, like different people, and we could tell that this man changed a lot for the better.
Ooh, this man,
just like that.
He's on a comeback, bro. Like
exactly.
He opened his account back. He's posting.
Look, that man's up. Listen, I'm proud of him so much.
Let's
Oscar,
get
if you're
it,
hearing this, when you hear this,
congratulations.
bro, we are proud of you so much, bro. You don't know how much, bro.
Yes, sir.
Being a great man, listen, just keep being you, bro. Because, like we said, knowledge is power.
Let's get it, boy. Congratulations.
Know it.
Wait. I don't know why yours don't work. But anyways.
It's all right.
Oh, God. And, like, that takes balls. And I'll be honest, I had the same situation a bit, like a few, let's say, weeks ago. Yeah. A few weeks ago.
Go ahead, man. Talk about it, man.
I'm, like, iffy about it. So, a few weeks ago, we were buying like stuff for like Christmas and all that stuff, and there's this one stand at the mall where I think.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said you were a few weeks ago, and you were buying it for Christmas.
A few weeks ago.
Are you talking about in December?
December. Okay, so a month ago.
Okay.
So we were buying. I was in Colombia, so I had like, okay, I need to come back and you buy Christmas stuff. I didn't do anything. So there's this one stand, and my mom was there, and the chick that was at the stand, she was pretty cute, to be honest. So I was like, there was eye contact half of the time. My mom was in the call, and I was like, dude, this girl's kind of cute. She's kind of looking. I was looking, but like we weren't looking at the same time. But the corner of my eye was looking at her. So basically, I was like, you know what? I kind of like this chick, to be honest. So my mom was like, hey, I kind of saw you looking at her. I was like, all right, bet. Yeah, how do you know? And she's like, no, yo sé cuando usted le gusta a alguien.
It's your mom, dog. She's gonna know, dog.
Yeah, of course she does. So
Love you, mama.
so basically, I was like, what do I do? I'm not gonna see her again. My mom was like, okay, so we have to pick up the gift, and I want you to come back for it. And I was like, all right, bet. And I was like,
the W wingman, bro, wing woman right there.
and I was like, all right, I ask her for a number. I go, and it kind of gives me like a weird feeling. I don't know why, but I go, and I pick up the thing, and I was like, yo, is this? I go, and she was not there, and I was like, damn. Until I see her, I see her coming, walking back, and I was like, hold up. I already picked up the gift. So I was like, fuck. What do? I gotta turn back. I left. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this in the car, go back, and then act dumb and like pull some like stupid shit. I go. I was like, yo, how you doing? She was like, oh, I'm good. She was like, what's the name? And I was like, oh, Paz. Oh, my mom's last name. And I was like, all right. If it's here, it means that they haven't picked it up. If it's not here, they haven't picked it up.
Right.
Wait, no. If
it's not here, someone took it.
Someone took it. Yeah. So basically, I was like, she was like, oh, it looks like someone took it, and I was like,
Damn.
oh man. And I was like, you know what? Just so I can spend more time with her, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna order one myself. So I ordered one like for my family. And then at the end, she was like, okay, this is it, blah, blah, blah. She gives me a number to send, like, the picture to so she can convert it into, like a frame. I don't know what it is.
I got you.
And I remember as soon as I was leaving, I was like, I turned around. And then I turned back, and I was like this. I was
Slide
like,
the number, dog.
I was like, yo, is it okay if I can get your number? She's like, you already have it. And she made that face movement. I was like,
dígamelo en español.
no, she said it in English.
What?
She speaks Spanish. She it was Latina because she was talking to my mom in Spanish the day she ordered it. So basically, she was like, "You already have it," and I was like, "I do." Wait, is this personal? Is this your personal number? And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right, but I'll text you sometime."
Okay.
And then I remember going back because like we were just texting about how I gotta pick up the item and all that stuff. So I go the day after pick it up, and I remember she was just closing, and I was like, shit. I'm gonna go talk to her real quick, and I was like, oh wait, before you leave, I gotta pick something up. She was like, oh yeah, Pablo, right? I was like, yeah, Pablo.
Y se acuerda.
Yeah, because that was the order name. So after that, I was like, okay, so what do I have to say? What do I say? I was like, before leaving, I was like, yo, we should hang out sometime. I was like that. I was like, would you be down to hang out sometime? She was like, yeah. The first thing she told me, she was like, when? And I was like, whenever you're free. To be honest, like just. She was like, I'm kind of like a busy person.
I was about to say next time act like you're a busy ass man because she gonna notice if you're not busy or you are busy.
I mean that's true, but I asked her so she can give me an answer. Cause like if I say I'm busy, she's gonna be like, oh, he's too busy. I won't give him a response. So either way, I was like, all right, bet. She was like, I'll let you know, and I was like, yeah, right. She's not gonna. She ain't letting me know. She ain't letting nothing know. So basically, I was at home and like it was just basically on and off, and I was like, nah. If she really wanted to, no person's really that busy. Like we're busy. But if she really cared, if I really cared too, you leave time. But
it could have been something. You never know.
No, I'm telling you, she was
beautiful.
She was cute, bro. But it's okay. We move on. But that's what we gotta do. We gotta pull an Oscar and be one of those. You gotta have pantalones, marica. So that's basically
it. Man. You gotta have the balls and the courage to do that, man. Because it's not difficult. It's just having a conversation, bro. It's all it is, bro. That's why I just feel like for some people it was very difficult to have conversations with women, but for me it was just like, oh, what's up? How you doing? That's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, because cool, you're friendly.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be just be friendly, bro. Like, apparently everyone like before, like when I first started working at the job that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
Everyone told me like in the beginning I didn't really talk. I had a mask on the whole time. I didn't talk at all. Dude, and then next thing you know, I take off my mask. Everyone's like, "Oh,
dang!"
I was like, "Oh," and then I started talking because I be talking,
yeah.
And then they didn't see that talkative side of me yet. And then they seen it, and then they're just like, "Oh, this man is a natural flirt, hands down." And I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because, well, at the time, you know, I just didn't really care about that. I was just here to work. You know what I mean? And then apparently, me dicen todas que, bro, they all thought that I was flirting with it, and I was just being nice. You know what I mean? Like, let's say they be putting some food back in the chiller or something. I'd hold the chiller open while I'm like moving.
I mean, but
And
that's
I just
being
close
a
it.
gentleman.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
Every
bro.
single
I'm sorry,
dude should do
I
that.
was raised right. You know what I mean?
Like,
It's just like that. I don't know. But anyways, they were just pretty much saying like, "Oh yeah, you're a natural friend." I'm like, "No, I'm just being nice, man."
yeah, that's how a real man is raised, and that's
It was
you just
difficult.
gotta- you just gotta
It
be
was-
a man, dude.
It was difficult. Like I don't know. It was just like I was just trying to be nice, and
Yeah.
they're just like, "Oh, they all thought I was flirting with them." I was like, "No, dog,
It's being
like
nice,
no,
bro.
at all."
See, that's
Like, I don't
also
see
a
any
thing
of it
about
like that.
nowadays, about talking to someone nowadays. Because let's say, for example, if you're gonna go up to somebody, I'm getting hit on already. No,
Nah, bro. I'm
Like, yeah, if I see you attractive, it's because I want to get to know you, not because I'm trying to hit already. Like, come on, bro. Nowadays, I feel like nowadays people think wrong because how other people make it seem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know, I understand.
And I mean, hey,
You know, there's a lot of the younger generation, like people that are younger than us, bro. I'm seeing how they react to certain situations, like in a relationship. Like they don't want to fight for their relationship. They just want to go. And they're like, no, it's
They give
difficult.
up.
They give up and go cheat. And that hurts my soul. I was like, bro, if you're not fighting for the relationship, you never liked it. You never wanted it. You never
Yeah.
loved it. You know what I mean? So that right there, it hurts a lot because it's
It
just
does.
like it's not the same how it was before. You know?
Yeah.
Like I still see my parents. My dad would be bringing flowers to my mom like random days, like no matter
man,
what.
that's
Like
nice.
if she's feeling bad, like I did that for my mom too. Like just random day, I was just like, "Yo, mom, here." She's like, "Why'd you give me this?" I'm like, "Just 'cause why not?" And I gave her some chocolates too. And she was like, she started tearing up. I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then my dad goes, "Y'all was raised right." I was just like, "Man, what?" I was just like, "Listen."
I also have a question. Do you think just because your dad has been present the whole time in your life, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that father figure is needed in a man's life?
Okay, I feel like it'd be better. It'd be 100% better if a good father was present. Okay, like the thing is, it's difficult to see if you're a good father or not, and that just all depends on how your previous actions were, how you
Yeah.
experienced different things, and how you were raised as well, which falls under the thing nature versus nurture, and like if you have a father or a mother in that sense. But I feel like it does show a lot of importance to have both figures because they both show one shows how to become a gentleman.
Yeah.
One shows how to become, a good partner. So there's different things that each parent should inflict on their kid and show them these lessons before they go out into the real world and they see and do all these things themselves. You
Yes.
know what I mean? But I feel like it is crucial to have a male father figure, in the like growing up because
mean-
it helps a lot, man. Like he shows you a lot. However, my father, he lost his father when he was very young, like
Yeah.
super young, like before 13. You know what I mean? So he didn't have anything to go off of, and
I mean, he did well.
I'm here. You know what I mean?
I mean,
me and my
that's
brother and my
good.
sister are here. So every day, like every time, like I'm always thinking about that. I always go and just give him a hug. I'm like, listen, you did a fucking great job.
I mean,
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
that. It's like
I'm
that.
So estoy orgulloso. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just so proud, like, that I came out like this. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
I just want to inflict that on my kids too. I want to be like, listen, y'all grandfather, he grinded his ass off. He did all this and that. And I turned out good. I'm gonna make y'all turn out even better. All right.
In my case, I mean, I really don't be talking about this personal stuff, but I asked because I didn't have a father figure like that in present.
I understand.
So, and the way I really let's say, came out or resulted to be, isn't how other people with a father are. So let's say I'm just like that rare, not rare because there's other like good moms that will raise good childs, but haven't had that father figure. So I feel like my mom did well on both sides.
She's in both. You know what I
She's
mean?
both. She's always been both.
Hell yeah. Every
She's always
time.
been both.
Hell yeah, man. Every time, like, you know what I mean? I'd see her, like, when we're having conversations, she would be the father figure and the mother figure. You know, I'm just seeing it happen. I'm just like, that's actually awesome.
Yeah,
Like, I love
that's
seeing
why.
that.
That's why.
awesome.
That's why I love and appreciate my mom a lot.
Yeah, no, your mom is
'cause,
awesome, man.
dude, she's done a lot for me, and
Hell
like,
yeah.
dang man, God bless her. Like honestly, like I feel like the day, nah, bro, her day, like her
Dude, I
dream
don't
will come
even-
true. I know one day, and I'll make it happen. Because like,
To the
man,
best of my abilities, bro.
yes, always.
And like, y'all grinded y'all asses off to get here and start giving me a great
Always,
life, man. I'm
always.
gonna show y'all my appreciation.
As
hands down.
Not having a dad has also became a lesson, at least for me,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like if he's ever watching this, maybe for him too. But first thing, I wish him luck. I don't know, like
Right.
I hope he's doing good, especially with the other kids he has. But appreciate it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the lesson he gave me is to become the best dad I can possibly be, and literally, let's say, cut the chain reaction, not become what he has become. Because
Like leaving your kids and doing like, you know what I mean? Okay, I understand.
like I feel like that's what God like he gave me. Like I feel like that's one of my like
Blessings.
that's one of my blessings. Because like my parents and my family say you would have not been the way you are if he was present.
No, that's true. There'd be a different personality, different mindset
Yeah.
as is to him staying and, you know, doing all that. I just don't want to.
That's chill,
No,
bro.
I just don't
Like,
want to get into that because I know it's personal. But yeah, you know what I mean. There's a lot that comes into that, like raising a kid, like it needs both parents. You know what I mean. I feel like there's no love like a Hispanic like family. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I feel like if you grow up in a Hispanic household and it's really, they're not toxic or negative in any sense, dude. I feel like that's probably one of your best like things to grow up as. I don't know. It's just like having a family that you will do anything for them, and you were raised like that. Like that's my brother. If he needs $1,000, bro, it's already on the way. It's already there. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like if he needs something, like I need to pick him to the hospital, like anything. You know
They
what I
stick
mean? Like
together,
I will
always.
fucking die for this motherfucker, dog. I don't care. And that goes for some of my closest friends too. Like you don't understand. Like there's a lot of things that your friends help you through, and they don't even know. You know what I mean? By having someone to talk to, having someone to relate to, that's crucial
Yeah, that is.
to being friends and having a good family. Because I feel like once everyone grows up, like who are you gonna have? You know what I mean? Like you're always, let's say you be working, like all right, you have your work friends and whatnot, but listen, who are you gonna come to when you have like nowhere to stay? And you know what I mean? Your brother, he has an apartment. You know what I mean? He has an extra room. He's like, bro, just stay in the couch. I don't care. You know what I mean? Stay here
It'd
until you
be
get
like
your
that
feet. You know what I
because
mean?
I feel like I could be like, hopefully it doesn't happen, but I'm 30 years old. Yeah, 30 years old. And let's say I get dumped and I get kicked out of the house and I got nowhere to go. I know my parents' house will be open.
Right.
And the same thing will be with my house when I get one. So
Like if my brothers and sisters, like anything happens, bro, like
know where to
I got a
go.
crib, bro. Like, bring your asses over here. Get your blanket, dude. I don't care, bro. You know I got all that stuff here,
you
bro.
sleeping somewhere but under a roof you are. And that's
right.
that's
You're
what
sleeping
you gotta-
somewhere good, man. I don't care if it's
Yeah.
like, dude, if I had to sleep on the couch, that's fine, dog. Just I don't want you to be uncomfortable or be in any bad place that you
Yeah.
don't feel safe in. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's true. And maybe I feel like God gave me that duty to become a good dad. That's one of the duties I have in this life is to become a good dad.
Learn from others.
Just come on, man. Like I've gone through a lot. Like yeah, I love you, mi mami, la amo mucho, but like your boy's gonna be the best dad ever. Let's just say that.
Type shit. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Everyone has their experiences, and like we said before, experiences is what makes you you. You know what I mean? You learn
Yeah.
and you apply them in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, now we're here in college.
Hell yeah. We're here, man. We're building
Yeah,
something.
we're here. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Life's been interesting, man. I hope we keep growing up. Listen, I hope you guys keep staying tuned in and keep watching. Listen, we're going to be coming up with new ideas. If you have any ideas that you want to talk about, any topics,
Yes,
just let
sir.
us know. You know what I mean? We might be doing a few videos soon. Listen, it's in the works, but we're gonna
Yeah,
you know
make
we're gonna
sure
be
to
letting y'all know just in case. All
Check
right.
out Workouts with Matt, bro.
Hell yeah, y'all. We're gonna be dropping something today. Matter of fact, so you know it's
let's
a
get
bicep
it.
burner. All right, so I want you guys to get them biceps up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be dropping a little bit more consistently. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope everything works out and just
Yeah.
chase your dreams. You know what I mean?
Chase your dreams, bro. And for me, I think I'm gonna start. I think not uploading, but I think I'm gonna start I'm gonna have the start of my. I don't know.
Portfolio content creation.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna start tomorrow. Definitely.
The new YouTube.
Nah, the YouTube's staying the same.
Okay.
We're talking about like my other accounts because
Okay, I got you.
TikTok deleted mine.
Okay, so you're on the
we're
socials.
starting on that. We're starting the socials again.
All right, cool.
Obviously the podcast has been here all the time. We're
Most
chilling.
definitely.
Oh, the clip. We have to work on clips definitely.
No,
we
we're
uploaded-
gonna lock in on clips, you guys.
Yeah, definitely. And the Instagram. That's it, man. Basically, if you're listening to Spotify, make sure to give us a 5-star rating and download.
If you're on YouTube watching this video, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and just comment. All right.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Also, share.
Most
Share
definitely.
everywhere,
Important,
share.
man. All right,
Share.
y'all.
Mom,
Y'all have a
dad,
good one, bro.
everyone.
Peace and love, man.
It's been Chillo.
It's been Matt.
We catch you to the next episode.